All right, y'all. We are back with season 5, episode 1 of Belle Collective Correctile Dysfunction. Y'all, this episode was messy, but okay. So the episode starts with Akeisha going into the building on Ferris Street. Akeisha said Willie wanted his family to come home and they moved back home. And then she finally got approved for the building on Ferris Street. I was like, all right, Kiki. I like Akeisha. I like Akeisha. That's all I'm going to say. So y'all, Shantae So Gucci, whatever her name is, Sophia, pulls up on Akeisha. And so, they make their pleasantries in the exchange. Hey y'all. And Kiki says she want to turn the building into an office space. And Gucci says she was telling JJ that she needs an office space. And I was like, I thought that's what she was doing when she hooked up with Latrice. But I thought she found somebody else to help her with an office space. But I guess we recycling storylines. Anyway, Akeisha said she would love to share that space with So Gucci. Akeisha then asked if Gucci talked to the other girls, and she said she only talked to Leticia, but that's every once in a while. So Akeisha said she talked to Marie, and that's it. Child. So Gucci then said she had the peace bond hearing and the fight, and that was about the fight she had with Selena last season where she got beat up, y'all. Run up and get down up. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, so and she said that JJ, of course, gonna stand by So Gucci and all of her victimizations or whatever. And so did she say, and then she said, I knew that lady was gonna be there. And I'm like, Sophia, don't start. It's only been 5 minutes. Don't start. And I'm saying that because you calling her that lady and you know her name. You know that's Selena. Don't play. Anyway, she said that she was shocked when she saw Latrice and Tambra walk in. And I'm like, but why are you shocked? Because those are her friends. And so she said she was more shocked to see Tam Tam. And I was just like, I really don't know why you was shocked. They've been friends with Selena for such a long time. And wasn't you a part of them? Y'all can help me, but wasn't she was a part of everybody in some way or another trying to ice Tambra out? Like, I know she didn't specifically do anything, but you did nothing to stop it. You were just, whatever those two was doing. So y'all, did y'all see Akeisha's makeup? Like, whoever her makeup artist was, they did a bomb job in that. And her confessional looks was really pretty too. Like, Akeisha is beautiful. Okay, I just wanted to say that. So Gucci says says that Tambra told JJ that she was subpoenaed, and Gucci said it was a peace bond. And girl, Akeisha said, "How do you testify on a peace bond?" Gucci said she don't believe Tambra and called Tam Tam a liar, and that's what she said in the confessionals. Gucci said Tam Tam don't like her, and it was just there to testify against her. And I'm just like, girl, stop. Sophia, I don't want to be on you this season, girl, because I like you. Anyway, Akeisha wants everyone together, and I guess we just gonna have another powwow like we just had one last season. They had one before. The Bells ain't belling, and I'm sorry, y'all. This ain't that. So, She said that the collective needs to be corrected. So they flash back to that sister vengeance. Baby, that sister vengeance was a whole mess. So Kiki said, if it don't work, y'all can count me out because I'm gone. I'm leaving on the next train to Georgia. Okay. She said she ain't got time and a storyline. But that we gonna leave that there. But I like you, Akeisha. I like you. You trying to be the peacemaker. I get it. So, girl, in the next scene, we see Glendale. Hey, Glendale, girl. Glendale get on my nerves. So Letitia walks in the house, and we see Glendale painting, and Letitia walking with her blonde hair and her Apple computer and her Louis V bag. And I tell you, that bag was cute, and that bag was cute, but I really didn't know they had a house. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. Somebody correct me in the comments because I totally forgot. So, before she walked in the house, Glendale was trying to call her and it went to voicemail. And I was just like, really, Glendale? You was only looking for her because the cameras was up. So, she walked in the house. Glendale said, I was trying to call you. She was like, my phone was dead. And I was like, was it? But anyway, she now wants to sell her home. They turned it into a rental, and they had like 3 families that used to live in there prior, and so now they're trying to spruce it up to sell it. And girl, you back with Glendale? You said you had said anyway. Glendale needs to be replaced because it looks like he is making more of a mess. He didn't touch the stuff in the back. He barely painting, and Glendale just not on the job, ma'am. Call you a professional to get your house done so you can go ahead and get this sold. Okay? Don't let Glendale do it. Tell Glendale to go back to once where he worked. Anyway. So apparently they were supposed to have a vow renewal. I must have missed that, but it's on hold, girl. Y'all, I'm at this point where I just need y'all to break up. But okay, I'm tired. We tired. You gotta be tired, sis, because I know you tired. But if you love Glendale, you be with Glendale. But stop telling us that you're gonna break up with Glendale and he not giving you what you need and you still with him. That makes no sense. Anyway, she says Glendale is not used to the elevated Letitia, and we see that. We know that. But Glendale's still gonna be Glendale. Okay. So Glendale looked like he lying about helping with these house renovations, and he want to get to know the new elevated Letitia. And I'm just like, you had all season to do that, now you want to come back in this season and do it, but whatever. So then they shift the conversation about the collective powwow, and that she said Akeisha called her. She got a text from Akeisha, and she said, Akeisha want her to come to the collective corrective, and she kept getting it wrong, y'all. And production so funny because every time she get it wrong, they put a big old X in Akeisha's face on the screen. Girl, I said this is messy. And I was just like, why y'all trying to play Kiki like that? Don't do her that, okay? Don't do that to Kiki. So Letitia said she want to fix everything with the girls, and she really want to fix everything with Latrice. And I'm sorry, y'all. I actually like Letitia. I like all of the girls. I kind of like Marie a little bit better, but we gonna get on Marie later. But I like Letitia. It's just starting to fade. But what you did to Latrice, girl, that, like, no. like everybody, like all of them came at that girl sideways at that reunion. Akeisha too. Like, y'all be trying to act like y'all trying to help and act like y'all don't. Anyway, so Letitia get to the point, she act like she's super busy, and she was like, Glendale, I gotta go. So we leave their house, and so we go on over to Latrice. And she get out the car in her, I think that's a G-Wagon or something, baby. Then I tell you, that car was nice. She got a nice car. So I was like, welcome back, friend. Hey, friend. And she said her and Clifford purchased a retail building, and now they're about to open they about to open a restaurant in addition to Goddess Links 2.0. She said she's too busy for the drama. The restaurant is called Taste, and it's a restaurant, cigar and bar lounge, and in the upper level it's condos. She said that is something new for Jackson, Mississippi, and I'm for it. I'm here for that. If you can make your city better for the people that look like you, do it. So y'all, here comes Selena. Hey girl, welcome to the Bells. So Selena, y'all, I'm happy to see Selena. I wish that they would have put her on last season, but Sophia and JJ tried to play that lady, and I don't like it. But we in a new season, so this is what we gonna be. Anyway, so we see that Selena is a travel agent, Belle bondsman, and she has an online store. But we all know her from, if you don't know Selena, she was she was the girl's mama's on Bring It. And she's a mom of 4 and a grandmother of 6. And I was like, you look good, girl. You look good. So Latrice says that Selena is actually her bar manager. And I was like, girl, I know Cliff ain't got his old lady and his new old lady working at the same place. But I love this sister wife thing. I actually, honestly, I'm just playing, y'all. I really like their friendship. It's genuine. And let's talk about that, because I'm glad that Latrice and Tambra have someone else to bring on the show. Because Marie always had Letitia. Then So Gucci came. Her and Akeisha was a thing. And it was always Tambra by herself or Latrice by herself. And I'm really glad that Tambra and Latrice are really good at this point. Like, I didn't say that, I'm not saying that they were bad. They just wasn't where they were. And sometimes it does take stuff to break down for you to understand. You're probably, she's a better option of a friend than this person is. Anyway, they all get, we get in our confessionals. Latrice says that, get in her confessional and says she knows Selena and that she attended her brunches. Tam says, no, y'all, Tam was in her confessional and she speaks highly of Selena, and Tam still have that same voice, but I like Tambra. I even like her voice, y'all. I like Tambra. She my favorite. So Kiki says Akeisha says in her confessional, she thinks Selena is a nice and beautiful person. To me, I feel like you didn't want her on the show based upon your friend. And I'm sorry, your friend is full of stuff. Gucci been on some BS. You don't want her on the show, but you just gonna say something nice because y'all bells. And y'all, girl. Anyway, we get to Gucci confessional. Y'all, Gucci hating per usual. She just sipped her drink, and that was that. But let me remind you, Sophia, you came in on some energy. You got in that lady face. Pow, 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 pow. You did that, so that was on you. Whatever. So then we go back. Selena asked Latrice about Cliff, and Latrice tell her, her and Cliff still the same. Girl, I'm so sick of Clifford. Or Clifton, or whatever his name is, but Cliff get on my nerves. And so, Selena says she has a man named Mike and that they're engaged. She said that they met at a food truck. She ordered something. He took the last one. He gave her the food, and they've been together ever since. And I think it's cute. It's a whole step up from, never mind, from Plax. But okay. Anyway, Latrice tells Selena that she received a text about the collective correction and that she don't want to be there because she don't fool with none of them, for the exception of Tam Tam. And I really don't blame her because they really dogged her. Like, y'all, I was so mad about that reunion. Anyway. So Tam Tam says, I guess she get in her confessional, and she was like, I don't know what a collective correction is. And I was like, girl, what? So Latrice says Tambra is over all the girls, and I don't blame her because the way Marie and Latrice went and found her abuser, y'all, that aggravated me so bad, because what did this girl did? Nothing to you. It just felt like y'all just wanted to ice her out, and it's like y'all want to be the HBICs, and y'all. Anyway, Selena says that the peace bond was knocked down to a no contact, so it's no face to face, no social media, etc. That's all that means. So y'all, in the next episode, we see Marie. Hey Marie, and her nose, okay? And Marie is with her grandbabies, and they're at the park. And I will say this: Marie is really good with taking care of her core, her grandkids and her kids. So Marie says that her lupus has been in remission, and she lost 50 pounds. And y'all, Marie really do look good. She looks healthier. She says she feels healthier and stronger, but you still mean though. You just, that conversation you had with your cousins, well, we'll get there. But Marie looked really good. I will say that Marie looked good. So Marie meet up with her cousins. I did not write down her cousin's name, but she says her mama is still on drugs. That's unfortunate. And sometimes you just have to let things fall where they may. Don't bring your mama on as a storyline. Just be in your own bag. That's it. Like, at this point, that's it. And so Marie cousin said she tried to call Marie, and Marie was like, you did. And at that moment I knew Marie was being fakest, because you probably know they tried to call you, but you started tripping. Like, girl, don't nobody have time for that. Nobody has time for that. You knew they tried to call you. You won't fool with them. Say that. So Marie still get on my nerves. And in this moment, even when she was talking to her cousins, you can tell she really don't fool with them. And yeah, when those people said that, she act like she better, because she came up, and she tried. I guess Marie tried to bring everybody else up, but like she said, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. Yeah, I get that, but in your tone and everything you were saying, you was being really self-serving. Let's not even. She was being really self-serving, and that really got on my nerve. And so they think that Marie is embarrassed by them, and I think so too. I fully agree until I see something different. Marie, is how you handling this, is how your tone, your body language, like all of that stuff speaks for itself. That's a mess. Anyway, so y'all, in this scene, we get ready for the collective correction, and so Letitia get in her confessional and talks about the collective corrective, and I'm just like, Letitia, what is your problem with Akeisha? Like, every time I think y'all good, it's like you have a problem with this lady all over again. I don't understand. What's the problem? It gotta be, I hate y'all, I dislike using this word, but jealousy just kind of comes to mind. And I really try to stay away from that word, but y'all, no. Anyway, Tam Tam said Tam Tam said she was in her confessional. She said, baby, she booked and busy, got a baby and a man and whatever, and she doing whatever. Cause I see Tam Tam everywhere. Tambra be all over the place. That lady is booked and busy, and she ain't got time. I got you. So, Letitia getting her confessional said she noticed Latrice didn't hug her, and I'm just like, why would you think she wants to hug you? Why? Girl, all I'm saying is you really turned on that lady like some flapjacks. You did. You really did. Like, how you act towards her was just, I promise you, if I was her, I wouldn't fool with none of y'all. But hey, that's just the way of the world when you deal with reality TV. So, Akeisha lets all the ladies know that her proposal went through, and the ladies were happy for her. And so they go into the building. They go outside the base to go eat. And so Akeisha get a text from Marie saying she can't come because her opening was that day. And I'm just like, Marie, I guess you didn't want to be there because you didn't want to feel like you don't owe nobody an apology. You bucked up on that lady. You tried to fight that girl, and you still won't sit here even after season 1 and act like you a big. So Letitia tells the group that she's facing a lot of demons, and I was like, girl, his name Glendale. She starts to cry about what she haven't been able to share with her friends, and I'm just like, this your fault, girl. At this point, I do not feel sorry for you. This your fault. And if it seems like I'm being hard on Letitia, I am. So Latrice says everyone talk about each other, and they acting like they don't do it. It's just insane. It's insane. And then Akeisha asking who's doing that, and I'm like, Akeisha, don't. Because your friend do it all the time. Your friend sit and play victim all the time. But I'm tired. Y'all know my words. I'm tired. Anyway. Kiki then says the people may not know what they've done wrong, and nobody knows anything. And Latrice clocked her when she said everybody know what they've done wrong, and I agree. All of y'all know what y'all be doing. Y'all sit, y'all talk about each other, then y'all go to each other, y'all go to y'all friend group, and y'all start talking without other people being there. So Latrice was basically like, whatever I say behind your back, I can say it in your face. And Latrice, I don't know, honey, because I need you to start doing that. You don't always do that. Anyway, and then everybody be like, let's just move forward. No, let's not move forward. Let's deal with the issue, take accountability, and really understand that this is just where we are, but we gonna be cordial. And we're gonna be in the same space. But all that moving forward stuff, y'all can miss me with that. So Akeisha tells Letitia she heard her and Glendale was trying to set her and her husband up. So she said Latrice told her that. And y'all, I was like, oh, you did? And so Letitia starts stuttering. And at that point, I knew she was lying. You was lying. Because it was her body language, y'all. It was her, okay, Elmer Fudd. Anyway, Akeisha says, y'all can plot all y'all want, but Willie respect his wife. And I was just like, all right, Akeisha, Everybody ain't being embarrassed like some people. Anyway, Tamara says, you says if this is a safe space and a person has to feel like it's a safe space. And she tells Sophia you throw a lot of shade. Sophia brings up the hearing and says she see her assailant. Girl, like, girl, you're not finna call that lady no assailant. Again, I'm gonna remind you, you was on some energy. You walked up on that lady. You got bopped. But whatever. She tells Tambra she didn't want Marie in her mess, but she's all up in her family mess. And Tambra says she was minding her business when she received that phone call. And y'all, let me say this, because Gucci, you bringing that up as if what Marie did wasn't malicious. Marie literally, I said it earlier, called this lady abuser and met up with this man. So that Marie was foul for that. I'm sorry, I don't care how much you slicing and dicing. Marie and Letitia was foul for that. And that's why Marie probably didn't want to come, because you know you owe that lady an apology. Not only did she owe her an apology, you still owe Latrice an apology from season 1 that you ain't gonna never get. I mean, that you ain't gonna never give. So Gucci, you can miss me with that. I'm trying to be nice to you, Sophia girl, because I like you, but you know, so Gucci want to be the victim so bad, y'all. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what is Letitia's issue with Akeisha. Like, why are you trying to plot against that lady and her husband? Like, what? We need answers. That we not gonna sit on that this season, baby. We all need to talk about this. We need to see. So y'all, at this point, Gucci got on my nerves. This brunch got on my nerves. But at least there has been a little understanding with Gucci and Latrice and Gucci and Tambra. You know, so I'm glad that she was like, you know what, I understand a little more. And to me, that makes it a little bit better. You know, knowing that you have understanding for what's happening, or instead of just being mad. And it was like Akeisha said, all you had to do was have a little conversation. Have a little talk with Jesus, girl. It's all right. So, they talk about Latrice start to pipe up about her relationship and how everybody, you know, talks about her relationship. And ma'am, I'm here to tell you, Clifford is horrible. We've seen how he's done it. Yeah, we saw the bruises. So yeah, we're gonna assume that, especially with the way Clifford acts, it don't come off loving. You know, it doesn't. But that's on you. Anyway, Akeisha, ma'am, you did insert yourself. You, like, instead of being neutral, you literally went in on Latrice just like everybody else. You was not neutral. Like, you wasn't like trying to be helpful. And I'm just anyway, girl, we see Antoinette is back as a friend of, and we didn't see her since the end of season 1. But we see that she has her private practice. It's been opening and running for a couple of years now. Kudos to you. We see she look a whole lot different from season 1 to this season. You look good, girl. Your practice look good. I'm gonna have to make me an appointment so you can do something with, you know, get my teeth whiter. You know, I don't know, but I know you got me. Anyway, I hope you say Blue Cross Blue Shield. So Antoinette asked Latrice what's going on with the girls, and Latrice telling her what happened. Antoinette says she is still mad about that comment that Letitia made of accusing her of flirting with Glendale. And I was like, girl, I know you still ain't mad after 4 years. Because if you still mad, they must have some truth to that. Whatever. She also says that she don't like the women. Well, why you here? But I guess you want to just have something to say. You just want to get it off your chest. It just, I guess. Anyway, this moment in this scene with Latrice and Antoinette, it shows me that they don't talk often, and that Latrice needed somebody else to come in as a friend of on this storyline. So y'all, this for the episode end. This is going to be messy. I'm going to be here for it. I hope I don't have to get into Marie and Gucci and JJ and Glendale and Leticia. But whoever get on my nerves, gonna get what they get. Anyway, if you don't like it, I don't know. Gotta drop it in the comments. Tell me what you think. If you like it, like the video. If I missed something, go ahead and tell me. If you feel like it's feasible enough to share, share me. If you want to subscribe. Y'all, we gonna come back with this doggone color scheme production next week. Bye.